We continue learning Hachzig Mesilas Yesharim, concluding another incredible week of Mesilas Yesharim Yomi. We're picking up from page 444 in the Artscroll Mesilas Yesharim as we continue learning about Anava. Says the Ramchal, this process of Eon, examination, Hisbaininus, reflection that is appropriate, any person that his seichel is thinking is yashar, it's straight. It's not messed up. When this becomes clear to him, when this entity is clear to him, how he has to be straight, he has to think about things and delve into them, that is a true anav. Anav, that in his heart and his soul, his insides are humble. This is like David HaMelech, who wasn't a disheveled man. The king of Klal Yisrael, David Melech Yisrael, Chai V'Kayam, as he said to his wife Michal, that I'm going to be a shuffle, low in my own eyes. And sends Ramchal, let's prove this point as he always does, proving the point that humility comes from where? Humbleness in spirit and in mind. It's a personal avodah. V'amru Zechron Levracha, says the Gemara in Saita, how great are those of a low spirit. Times of the Beis Hamikdash, someone brings a carbon ayla, he gets to this carbon ayla. One who has a humble mind, bit of a impetus, a bit of a kick for all of us to be an honor. You know what humility is? It's as if you brought all of the Karbanai Shenemar, as the Pasuk in Tehillim says, a broken spirit is this broken spirit, the humility is a carbon, is a sacrifice to Hashem. We see the praise of those who have a low spirit. They are humble in their hearts and in their minds. And similarly, we see the Gemara in Chulin, Klal Yisrael, Pasuk in Dvarim, not because you are greater than all the nations as Hashem desire you, but rather because you're smaller. Now, what does it mean smaller? It doesn't mean smaller in number, but rather, what does it mean? It means, Baruch Hu says Hashem, my children, I desire you. Why? Even when I, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, make you great, you make yourself humble. Nasati Gedula Avram, I gave gadlus, I gave greatness to Avram Avinu Amar. What does Avram say? Va'anoichi afar ve'efer. I'm nothing. Nasati Gedula Moshe v'Aaron. Amru, what do they say? V'nachnu ma. What are we? Nasati Gedula David and David HaMelech as well. Amar va'anoichi toilas v'loyesh. What does David HaMelech view himself as? A mere toilas, a worm and nothing else. Calls out all of this. All these incredible people that have the ability to view themselves as so low and humble. This comes from the fact that someone that his heart, that his mind, does not allow himself to be persuaded, to want, to feel big, to look big, but rather from that which he did. Why? Because he knows that even that which he did, even that which he accomplished, does not come from this lowliness, doesn't come from the mere fact of a human being, any other deficiencies, meaning he realizes, yes, David HaMelech, I'm a melech, but yes, I still have deficiencies, I still have problems, I'm still human and humble. Even those entities, that mitzvah itself that you are great in, he certainly has never reached perfect perfection. So anytime we feel we are learning, we are davening, we did a chesed, we're amazing. True. But you could daven and you could learn and you could do that chesed that much better. So there's always room for humility in each and every detail. And concludes the Ramchal for this week. And furthermore, let's say there's no other deficiency. You actually made it. You did this deed, this mitzvah, whatever it was, to the highest level. But you know what deficiency you have, that you're a yulad ish, that you are born of a woman, you're mortal. Dailoi. That's enough. That's enough to show that you're low, that you at some level are insignificant and inferior. So that you don't become gaiva, you don't become high, you don't soar above, but you realize and you stay grounded. Because any positive thing that you do, anything that we accomplish is a gift, is God kissing us and allowing us to do it. It's nothing to do with me, it's nothing to do with us. It's Hashem allowing us to get there. How do we know that? Because the mere mortal, the human being, is low. So if we did something great, where did that greatness come from? That came from a simple gift from Hashem, and therefore there's no room for gaiva, and rather we have to keep ourselves grounded and humble. We'll pick up from here in the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.